guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Carissa, and today's video is going to be on my favorite products from 2017. This doesn't mean that they were launched in 2017, it was just like my most used products that I used throughout the year. So I'm going to start off with face products first. For moisturizer, I have been using the Teddy Organics Organic Rosehip Oil. Looks like this. I bought it online. It was from just a small company in LA. It's like a yellow color. It's super moisturizing. I have oily skin in my T-zone and it doesn't seem to affect that at all. If anything, it's like helping with my oils and it's very helpful for my dry skin. It's a super good product, pretty inexpensive. It definitely cleared up my acne pretty well. And this has other purposes as well. It can be used on like nail cuticles, in your hair, all kinds of stuff because it's just an oil, so it's great. Okay, so for primers, I had a couple that I wanted to mention. All year, this was my most used primer. This is the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. This is my second bottle and it's almost gone. I had just bought another one because this one's running out. It has like a really nice sparkle to it. I usually don't like sparkly makeup, but this is just like so pretty underneath foundation. It gives your skin such a nice glow. It's great even like if you're not gonna put on foundation but you just want like a nice overall glow to your skin. This looks so pretty even on its own. Another one that I had recently found was the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. This stuff makes your face like so smooth. It's really good for dry skin. It works really well on mine and it works fine where my oily spots are as well. I think it's really good. It makes my makeup stay on. It makes my foundation look really flawless. And then for another primer, I use the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Skin Boosting Serum. It's just a clear product. It just drips. I just put a couple drops on my face. I either put it on before primer or I use it as a primer. It works both ways. It says it just gives you a nice smooth base for your primers, or it can be used as a primer. It's great. It makes your makeup stay on super long. I'm a big fan. I have a couple foundations. The first one I want to talk about is the Too Faced Born This Way. This is so old. This didn't come out in 2017, but this bottle is literally empty. I used it almost every day of 2017 at the beginning of the year until I ran out. This stuff is so good. It's a medium coverage, but it's buildable to a full coverage. It looks so natural on the skin. They have a nice shade range. Like, I found my shade so easily. It just looks so pretty on the skin. It's great for every day. Doesn't feel like you're even wearing anything. I am a big fan of this one. I can't wait to go buy another one. Another foundation that I have is the Lancome Tint Idol Ultra Wear. I don't know how to say that, but it says up to 24-hour color wear and comfort, transfer resistant. That is so true. This stuff it's one of the best foundations I've ever used. It stays on like all day. It looks like you just applied it after 12 hours. It looks amazing on your skin. It's just so natural looking. I wore this to prom. I wore it to my graduation. My skin looked so good. They have a huge shade range. Unfortunately, the shade I have now is a little too dark for me. I get super like fair during the winter. I bought this in the summer, but I do plan on going tanning so I can wear this foundation. Another high-end foundation that I have is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. I only have this sample size because I got it in like a Sephora play box, I believe. I used to have the full size, but I ran out. I used the whole bottle. This stuff looks so natural on the skin. It blends in so easily. I'm a huge fan of this. It wears really well, lasts a long time. Pretty much the same thing I've been saying about the other two foundations. Okay, this foundation, I wear this constantly when I have like 8 a.m. classes in college. This is the Laura Geller Double Take Baked Versatile Powder Foundation in the shade Medium. And what it is just a powder foundation. This stuff applies so easily. I take this It Cosmetics brush and I just put it in there and put it all over my face. It takes literally like 1 minute to apply, and it looks great on the skin. It's a full coverage. It looks amazing, and it takes like 2 seconds. It's so fast. That's why I use it when I want to look put together, but I don't have the time or I'm super lazy. It's great for that. And I do have dry skin, and this doesn't affect it at all. And this can be applied wet or dry. You can take a damp beauty sponge and apply it with that as well. I just prefer to apply it with a brush because it's a lot faster. Next is going to be a BB cream. I have one favorite BB cream. I wear this when I just want a little bit of coverage, but don't want to take the time to do a whole layer of foundation, just not in the mood for that. I'll put on a BB cream. This is the NYX BB Beauty Balm. It says Perfection in a Tube. Brighten, smooths, moisturize. It's oil-free and mineral enriched. I'm not super picky on BB creams, but this one is definitely my favorite one. It just applies super easily. Gives you a nice sheer coverage, but does cover up some redness. It's not going to like hide all your blemishes or anything, but it does what a BB cream is supposed to do. And I just feel like it wears pretty well, so that's why I like this one a lot. Alright, next is concealer. I'm sure you guys already know what I'm going to say because everyone else says it. It's the Tarte Shape Tape. I use the shade Light. This is like my 4th bottle. I'm a huge fan of this. It literally covers everything. I'm sure you guys have heard all about this concealer. If you're a makeup fan or watch any YouTube videos, this is like the #1 concealer. It's just so good. I have heard like the new Urban Decay All-Nighter concealer is comparable to this. I haven't tried it yet. I do want to try it just to see, but I really think this is a hard one to beat. For drugstore concealer, I like the Maybelline Fit Me. It just applies really easily. It covers pretty well. It feels lightweight. I feel like it oxidizes a little bit once it's on the skin, but not anything major. So I usually get the shade Fair because it does, I feel like, darken just a little bit. And I like it to be like brighter under my eyes. Next, I'm going to be talking about finishing powders. There's only one that I thought was like the best of 2017. Like, it's my go-to powder. And it is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. It looks like this. I use the shade 15 Light. It looks great for baking under your eyes. It looks great to set your whole face. It doesn't give flashback. It looks just so natural, very airbrushed look. I'm a huge fan. It's super affordable because it's drugstore. For bronzer, I'm sure you guys have heard everyone rave about this as well. The Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It's so cheap and so creamy and buttery. It's so good. It literally feels like such a high-end product because of how creamy it is, and it smells amazing. I just feel like it's such a great shade. They have like 4 shades, I believe, now, but I just have the original bronzer shade, and it looks great on my skin tone. For blush, I have 2 blushes that I used pretty much all of 2017. For drugstore, I used the Shea Moisture Mineral Blush in Peach Coral. Just a nice, pretty, peachy matte shade. It looks very natural on the skin. It's not like a bright pink or anything, which I don't like. Huge, like really pinky tones. I like more of a coral or a peach. And it looks super natural on the skin. Just looks like you have a flush of color. That's why I'm a big fan of that, and it's super affordable. For high end, I use the Becca Mineral Blush in Songbird. I use this all the time in 2017. It's got like a little bit of a sheen to it, it's why I like it, because it's not like fully matte, but it doesn't have like shimmer or anything. It has like a sheen to it. It's super pretty. It's like a little bit darker than the peach one. It's super pigmented, so I just use a tiny bit just to give like a nice flush of color on my cheeks, and it's super pretty. For highlight, I bought this, I can't remember when I bought this, but ever since I bought it, I literally continuously used it in this past year. It's so good. It's the Makeup Revolution liquid highlighter in the shade Champagne, and it just comes in a nice bottle dropper like this. I wear this constantly. It looks so pretty. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's just so pretty if you blend it in. I'm a huge fan. sometimes I'll just wear it, like I'll put on the Becca Backlight Priming Filter just on my skin. I won't put on any foundation. And then I'll just put on some of that on my cheekbones and stuff, and it just has such a nice glow to the face if you're just not in the mood for foundation or anything. The other highlighter that I want to talk about was Becca's Champagne Pop. You guys have all heard of this. I just can't seem to put this down. This is not new, but this is like my #1 highlighter of 2017. I use it constantly. It's so pretty. It's great on my skin tone. It can be intense. It can be not so intense. I just think it's so easy to work with. Love the formula. I love Becca products. I do. Most of 2017, I used this Cella Tantalizing Taupe Eyebrow Cream. And it comes in a tube like this. The bottom screws off. And it has cream on the inside. And then the top of it is a brush. I don't like the brush that came with it because I think it's too thick for my eyebrows. So I use my own eyebrow brush. I just dip it in there and it applies like a cream. It's super easy to work with, fills your brows really fast. I did like this a lot. And then I found this product. This is the Tritique eyebrow pencil, and it has like this, it's like the same top as the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer. It fills in my brows so fast, it's so easy, and that's why I like it. I just like fast and easy. I'll talk about some eyeshadow palettes that I use constantly. The first one that I used almost all of 2017 was the BH Cosmetics Carly by Belle Deluxe Edition palette. Comes with all of this stuff. It's got a couple highlight shades. It's got all these nice eyeshadows. I was a huge fan of this. I still love this palette. It's so pretty. It's great for every day. You can make really creative looks out of this. I'm just a huge fan of this palette, and it's super affordable. BH Cosmetics has some really high quality products for fairly inexpensive. I think this was only like $22, so that's a great price. Another eyeshadow palette I used a lot in 2017 was the Lorac Unzipped eyeshadow palette. Looks like this. I really like rose gold colors. That's pretty much what this whole palette is. I'm a huge fan of that. So that's why I had to buy it. It's kind of expensive, but the formula of these eyeshadows is so nice. I literally could wear this every single day. Like, I love this palette. These aren't your typical like everyday colors, but I make it work for every day, so. And then this I got at the end of 2017, but I've been obsessed with it since I got it, so I had to share it in here. My sister got this for me for a Christmas present, and this is the Morphe 15N Nightmaster. This was a limited edition. It's no longer available, but it is seriously so pretty. It has warm tones, it has cool tones, it has anything you could want in a palette, and it's so small compared to the other Morphe palettes, which is why I really like it, but it has like the same formula as their eyeshadows. Their eyeshadows are so pigmented, and they're so cheap. This palette I believe was only $20, and the formula, the quality of this palette is just amazing. And I feel like I take this with me everywhere. This has great quality, and it's great for every day. Or if you want to do glam looks, you can do anything with this palette pretty much. For eyeliner, this was the only eyeliner I used all of 2017. This is the best liquid eyeliner I've ever used, ever. I don't know why people don't rave about this more often. This is the Tarte Maneater liquid liner. And what's cool about it is it's not a felt tip. It's like a brush. It has little hairs, which makes it super easy to apply. It's so black. It's so easy to apply. This is just the best eyeliner I've ever used in my life. I don't know why it's not raved about more often. And it is kind of expensive. I think this was like $20-some, but it lasts a long time. I just can't believe the quality of this product. It's so good. I want to talk about some mascaras. One of them I don't have on hand right now because I ran out, but it was the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. It's the one that looks just like Better Than Sex, but it's better. That mascara is so good. It doesn't really get clumpy. Your lashes look so feathered. It's such a great mascara. I used it constantly. As soon as it came out in 2017, I just constantly used it. my other two favorites are the Dior Show mascara by Dior. This is just super volumizing, very clump free. It just lifts your lashes. It's really nice. It's pretty spendy though, so I don't know how many people would want to buy that, but I just really like mascara, so I bought it. And then the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. I really liked this mascara a lot this year. I wore it all the time. I feel like it really lifts my lashes, really separates them, makes them look super long and super full. I really, really liked that mascara as well. For lashes, I don't have a box of them right now, but I constantly, all of 2017, wore the Eyelure number 117 lashes. Those ones are like, they're shorter on the inside, then they get longer on the outside. They look so natural, but so like glam and pretty. The ones I have on right now are also my second favorite. These are the Kiss lashes, so natural in the shade, or in the style Shy, I believe. Yeah, and these ones are just look so natural, so pretty, just gives so much more definition to your lashes, which I just feel like can't live without fake eyelashes. They're so great. A couple of my favorite lip products are from NYX. I love their lip products. They're super inexpensive and they're great quality. The NYX lingerie liquid lipsticks are so good. I'm a huge fan of them. I wear Push Up a lot, and the other shade is Exotic. I wear these two all the time. One's pretty nude, the other one is like a pinkier nude. They're super pretty. I wear them a lot. And then for gloss, I wear the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Creme Brulee. It's just a really natural pink gloss. It's pretty much the only kind of gloss I like, is pretty pink gloss. And for setting spray, my favorite one of 2017 was the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Marine Boosting Mist. It smells really good, and it just makes your face look so fresh and so natural after you spray it on your face. When you're done with your powdery makeup, it looks so good. Also, I really like the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I just ran out of that, so I don't have a bottle of it right now, but that one I used a lot in 2017 as well. Alright, so that's all I have for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below. Don't want you guys to miss out on any new videos that I'll be posting. I plan to post a lot more. I'm kind of thinking about doing a giveaway coming up soon, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And you guys have a happy new year. Thanks for watching. Bye.